hello. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a great weekend. Thank you for spending a little bit of it with me. Each morning when I get out of bed, I got 1,000 voices screaming in my head, each one pulling me a different way, telling me to heal, run, sit, and stay. I'm not gonna worry anymore. I'm gonna throw my cares right out the door. I wanna laugh real loud and smile with ease, living my life the way I please. I only know one thing for sure. I'm not gonna worry anymore. I'm gonna tear up all of my bills, pack my bags and head for the hills. If they find me there, then off I go, 'cause I'm not gonna worry about what I owe. I'm not gonna worry anymore. I'm gonna throw my cares right out the door. I wanna laugh real loud and smile with ease, be living my life the way I please. I only know one thing for sure. I'm not gonna worry anymore. I get so tired of doing everything I should. I feel like there's never a time for anything good. I'm gonna take my life and live it for myself, and stop worrying so much about pleasing everyone else. I'm gonna throw out all of my clocks, all my dress, shoes, and socks. I'll be barefoot telling time by the sun, and I'll never have to answer to anyone. I'm not gonna worry anymore. I'm gonna throw my cares right out the door. I wanna laugh real loud and smile with ease, be living my life the way I please. I only know one thing for sure. I'm not gonna worry anymore. I only know one thing for sure. Not gonna worry anymore. Yeah, not gonna worry. This is a song about those times when you feel passionate about making something happen, and it's about making that something happen. Called The Time Is Now. Tired of always waiting in the wings, feeling like I'm missing everything. I'm watching this world and it's passing me by, and I'm feeling regret with each moment that flies. I know there's gotta be a better way, so I'm jumping in and living today. I'm here and the time is now, and I can't change it anyhow. Wouldn't want to even if I could. The sun is shining, it's my time. Gonna grab this life and make it mine. Dance the dance I knew I always could. It sure feels good. There's been so many times throughout my days I sat so scared and so unengaged. I gave in to my fears and it made me so small. I got so much to give and it's time I stood tall. I'm tired of just trying to survive. Gonna let this world know I'm alive. I'm here and the time is now, and I can't change it anyhow. Wouldn't want to even if I could. The sun is shining, it's my time. Gonna grab this life and make it mine. Dance the dance I knew I always could. It sure feels good. I never know what's waiting round the bend. Someday this road I'm on will come to an end. But I won't die with my dreams still in my heart. I don't know how far I'll go, never will till I start. Whether I fly or I fall, I gotta know I gave it my heart. I'm here and the time is now, and I can't change it anyhow. Wouldn't want to even if I could. The road is calling, it's my time. Gonna grab this life and make it mine. Dance the dance I knew I always could. It sure feels good. It sure feels good. It sure feels good. It's called The Time Is Now. Hello, Tink. Good to see you. As far as I know, I am broadcasting on YouTube. I didn't change any settings that would have changed that, so I hope so. But you'll have to let me know if I'm not there. Of course, if I'm not there, I'm not really sure if I can do anything about it, but it would be good to know for next time. But yeah, I thought I had everything checked to go. Usually try to go to Facebook and to Twitch and to Twitter and to YouTube all at once, and so hopefully that's happening. Play Private Paradise for you here. This is a song about a beautiful spot in the Midwest. It was written about Wazee State Park outside of Black River Falls, Wisconsin. The air turns cool and the leaves start to change. That's how the seasons go. There's still time to turn one more page. Help the door on summer close. A weekend away on a camping trip. The idea sure seemed nice. I never dreamed that in the Midwest we'd find our own private paradise. We had blue water and white sand. The sun shining down on the beach. We were walking hand in hand. We had an island fit for a castle, to be ruled by a queen like you. We had blue water to run through. The day grew late and the beach had cleared. Our skin was red from the sun. Knowing tomorrow we'd have to leave, but smiling 'cause the night had come. And as the sun disappeared over the hill, the stars shone all around. You could see our breath by candlelight, and crickets were the only sound. We had blue water and white sand. The sun shining down on the beach. We were standing hand in hand. We had an island fit for a castle, to be ruled by a queen like you. We had blue water to run through. Wine was empty and we were asleep as the sun rose over our bed. We took a last look as we were packing up keep the memories in our head. We'll think back on this in the days to come, when our world's full of snow and ice, and use the thoughts to keep us warm in our own private paradise. We had blue water and white sand, the sun shining down on the beach while we were lying hand in hand. We had an island fit for a castle, to be ruled by a queen like you. We had blue water to run through. We had blue water to run through. That's called Private Paradise. Hey, Judy, it's good to see you. Speaking of that Private Paradise song, I could use some Wisconsin summer right now. It's going to be in the high 90s here this week in East Tennessee. My wife and kids are going to be in Michigan, so they chose wisely to escape the East Tennessee heat. And Judy said it's semi-sunny, so good. They're headed for semi-sun today. Jim Croce here for Tank. Hey, tomorrow, where are you going? Do you have some room for me? The night is falling and the dawn is calling. I'll have a new day if she'll have me. Hey, tomorrow, I can't show you nothing. You've seen it all pass by your door. So many times I said I was changing, then slipped in the patterns of what happened before. 'Cause I've been wasted and I've overtasted all the things life gave to me. And I've been trusted, abused, and busted. And I've been taken by those close to me. Hey, tomorrow, you gotta believe me, I'm through wasting what's left of me. Night is falling and the dawn is calling. I'll have a new day if she'll have me. 'Cause I've been wasted and I've overtasted all the things life gave to me. And I've been trusted, abused, and busted. I've been taken by those close to me. Hey, tomorrow, where are you going? Do you have some room for me? The night is falling and the dawn is calling. I'll have a new day if she'll have me. I'll have a new day if she'll have me. Jim Croce there for Tink. Ooh, Judy says it's going to get warm in Michigan. It can't be high 90s though, right? I don't know, maybe it can. I think it's Wednesday that I saw that it's going to be 98 here. I'll take you back to my days in the cubicle, downtown Minneapolis. thinking about doing exactly what I'm doing for you now. My dreams of stardom. Wait, let's try that again, sorry. My dreams of stardom, my hopes for success, they feel like a vision, a long shot at best. So I try to escape the only way I know, by gazing at a blue sky through a cloudy window. I picture my heroes and imagine me there, living in music without a care. It's a childish daydream, just as it seems, but it's better than staring at a computer screen. I wasted away with Jimmy Buffett, Kenny Rogers dealt the cards, got on the road with Willie Nelson. Now life ain't hard, I climbed a stairway with Zeppelin, found satisfaction with the Stones, rocked the boat with Gordon Lightfoot, today their life's my own. I'm no longer at my desk, I've been swept away on a big tour bus. It's shiny and gray and it's filled up with roadies, equipment and beer. I don't know where it's going, but it's better than here. I wasted away with Jimmy Buffett, Kenny Rogers dealt the cards, got on the road with Willie Nelson. Now life ain't hard, I climbed a stairway with Zeppelin, found satisfaction with the Stones, felt groovy with Paul Simon, today their life's my own. I'm back from my illusion, I can hear my boss yell, but they all started somewhere, even cubicle hell, and they busted their ass and did it their way. Now I'll do the same so I can join them someday. I wasted away with Jimmy Buffett, Kenny Rogers dealt the cards, got on the road with Willie Nelson. Now life ain't hard, I climbed a stairway with Zeppelin, found satisfaction with the Stones, bottled time with Jim Croce, today their life's my own. Called A Musical Daydream. Well, made mention of Buffett in that song. And this is, well, it's technically not a Jimmy Buffett song. It's technically a Mac McAnally song, but Jimmy recorded it on his Changes in Latitudes record. Fits in well with my time in the cubicle. In the middle of late last night, I was sitting on a curb. I didn't know what about, but I was feeling quite disturbed. A street sweeper came whistling by, he was bouncing every step. It seemed strange how good he felt, so I asked him why he swept. He said, it's my job to be cleaning up this mess, and that's enough reason to go for me. It's my job to be better than the best, and that makes the day for me. I got an uncle who owns a bank, he's a self-made millionaire. He never had anyone to thank, never had no one to care. It always seemed kind of sad to me, so I asked him why that was. And he told me it's because in my contract there's this clause, said it's my job to be worried half to death, and that's the thing people respect in me. It's my job, and without it I'd be less than what I expect of me. I've been lazy most all my life, writing songs and sleeping late. Any manual labor I've done, it's purely by mistake. If street sweepers can smile, then I've got no right to be upset. But sometimes I still forget, till the lights go on and stage is set. The song hits home and you feel that sweat. It's my job to be different than the rest, and that's enough reason to go for me. It's my job to be better than the best, and that's a tough break for me. It's my job to be cleaning up this mess, and that's enough reason to go for me. It's my job to be better than the best, and that makes the day for me. Mac McAnally, it's my job. Keith, it's good to see you on here. Yeah, that's such a terrific song. I apologize, my finger picking is not doing it justice. Having some hand trouble that I need to solve. So I maybe should have thought of that before trying that one. Song about the power of a simple song. It was one of those shows on a quiet night in a little bar downtown. There's something going on somewhere else, 'cause there's no one hanging around. I'm about to start my show, even though the place is dead, when the one guy at the bar raised up his glass and then he said, "Sing a fun song about good stuff. I really need to smile. I need something to make me laugh and forget about life for a while. There's too much bad stuff going on, that's why I need to hear a fun song about good stuff so my worries disappear." Don't sing no sappy love song, those always make me cry. Don't do one of those soap opera kind where people leave or die. I just need a simple melody ringing in my ear. Let's get this party started. All I wanna hear is a fun song about good stuff. I really need to smile. I need something to make me laugh and forget about life for a while. There's too much bad stuff going on, that's why I need to hear a fun song about good stuff so my worries disappear. Don't worry about those metaphors or catchy turns of phrase. Some of that stuff I hear today just puts me in a daze. I don't need a complex storyline to have a lot going on. Just get me to that chorus so I can sing along on a fun song about good stuff. I really need to smile. I need something to make me laugh and forget about life for a while. There's too much bad stuff going on, that's why I need to hear a fun song about good stuff so my worries disappear. I thought about his request as I played my show that night, and the more I thought about it, the more I thought he's right. Sometimes just a simple song is really all we need to help us sing and celebrate all that life can be when we sing a fun song about good stuff. We all need to smile. We need something to make us laugh and forget about life for a while. There's too much bad stuff going on, that's why we need to hear a fun song about good stuff so our worries disappear. A fun song about good stuff. Been kind of obsessed with this John Prine song lately. The rain fell down on the tin roof. Hardly a sound was left from the birthday party. The kitchen light fell asleep on the bedroom floor. Me and her were talking softer than all the times before I lost her. The picture sat on top of the chest of drawers. One red rose in the Bible, pressed between the holy alphabet. I probably wouldn't believe you if you told me what I never knew, I never will forget. Rainy nights get dark real early. Her dress was soft, her hair was curly. We danced around the kitchen to the old banjo. Rainy nights are made for lovers. We laid her still beneath the covers. I ain't ever felt like that before. One red rose in the Bible, pressed between the holy alphabet. I probably wouldn't believe you if you told me what I never knew, I never will forget. What I never knew, I never will forget. That's John Prine. Do a song for Lauren. I wrote this when she was little. Still kind of describes her. She's kind of always running off to something. Not nearly as many superhero outfits or princess outfits as she used to wear, but the spirit is most definitely still there. The song's called Ballerina, Princess Jedi. Our ballerina, Princess Jedi, is on her third dress of the day. She's fallen twice and skinned her knee, but a bandit wiped the tears away. Our ballerina, Princess Jedi, with a lightsaber and a wand. She casts a spell and swoops her sword till the bad guys are all gone. Girl, you know me love you more than words can say. Watching you learn and watching you grow always brightens up our day. So you keep right on playing, dreaming the worlds you do. Through the good and bad news and your sparkly shoes, we'll be there with you. Our ballerina, Princess Jedi, she's heading off to bed. PJs on and a thumb in her mouth, she can barely hold up her head. Our ballerina, Princess Jedi, now she's all tucked in. A song, a book, and she's fast asleep, resting up to do it all again. Girl, you know we love you more than words can say. Watching you learn and watching you grow always brightens up our day. So you keep right on playing, dreaming the worlds you do. Through the good and bad news and your sparkly shoes, we'll be there with you. Our ballerina, Princess Jedi, is on her third dress of the day. Well, there's 2/3 of Ballerina, Princess Jedi. I started with the second verse and couldn't think of the first verse in mid-song, so sorry about that. I have to ponder that when I'm not thinking about another song. Yeah, Paul, we'll see about the teenage years. Keeping my fingers crossed. We get along really, really well, and so I'm hoping that holds true. That we can just kind of keep, getting along as our relationship changes, because it's changed a lot from her being, I stayed home with her as a little baby, and obviously it changes, but it still stays a good relationship. So keeping my fingers crossed that will be true. If I don't pay attention and don't use my head, I end up fighting off the demons that I thought were dead. Pretty soon darkness is all I see, but someone told me something that would set me free. They said leave a little room and let the sun shine through. Watch how a little grabs a hold of you. Next thing you know, there's nothing you can't do if you leave a little room and let the sun shine through. It can be so easy to fill up your day, pack it full of trouble and be on your way. But carrying that burden is a heavy load, dragging it behind you on an uphill road. So leave a little room and let the sun shine through. Watch how a little grabs a hold of you. Next thing you know, there's nothing you can't do if you leave a little room and let the sun shine through. It helps to look upward when you're feeling down. Grab a little hold and climb to higher ground. Doesn't matter how you do it, find a place to start. A little ray of sun can open up your heart. So leave a little room and let the sun shine through. Watch how a little grabs a hold of you. Next thing you know, there's nothing you can't do if you leave a little room and let the sun shine through. Leave a little room and let the sun shine through. Watch how a little grabs a hold of you. Next thing you know, there's nothing you can't do if you leave a little room and let the sun shine through. Leave a little room and let the sun shine through. Leave a little room. Well, hey, Bob, good to see you. I'll do a Jim Croce song for you. Incidentally, I remembered the first verse of my Lauren song in the middle of that last song. Funny how that works. Seemed like such a long time ago, I was walking down a lonely road, getting tired of dreaming alone, like all the lonely people I had known. Seemed like such a long time ago, there was no one there to share my song. I was just a boy far from home. I became a man when you came along. We spent the whole night talking. You said you'd like to see the sunrise, but in the golden morning, there was nothing that I had not seen in your eyes. I was so afraid to touch you, thought you were too young to know. I just watched you sleeping. Then you woke and said to me, the night is cold, it frightens me. I could sleep so easy next to you. Wasn't very long ago, you said that you would like to share my road. Then you started singing my song. Said so many nights are waiting, let's not spend a moment's wasting time. We have very far to go. I will go if you will take me. I have never had a lover. I am young, but I am all alone. We spent the whole night talking. But in the golden morning, there's some Jim Croce. Was a sitting around song called Simple Kind of Fun. I'm driving through the urban jungle trying to make my turn. I set the 4 green lights. You'd think that I'd learn that what I'm looking for isn't on that interstate. Been putting this on, but I don't think I can wait. I need a good cup of coffee and a beautiful view. A warm sunny day with nothing to do. I want a chair by the water to soak up the sun. I'll just sit here doing nothing. It's a simple kind of fun. Get me far, far away from all this concrete, down some backcountry road and off of this busy street, up to the north woods or down to the beach. Don't care so long as I'm well out of reach, with a good cup of coffee and a beautiful view. A warm sunny day with nothing to do. I want a chair by the water to soak up the sun. I'll just sit here doing nothing. It's a simple kind of fun. Love a wild crowd on a hot summer night, hanging out having fun till the first morning light. Now I can't deny it, it's a real good time, but lately I feel like I need to simplify, with a good cup of coffee and a beautiful view. A warm sunny day with nothing to do. I want a chair by the water to soak up the sun. I'll just sit here doing nothing. It's a simple kind of fun. Yeah, I'll just sit here doing nothing. It's a simple kind of fun. That's called Simple Kind of Fun. Well, Bob, tell me what you think of this. I was messing around with this week. Sifting through the wreckage of the years that I've slept through. I'm still here breathing. I haven't got a clue. I don't know where I'm going, but I can't stand where I've been. I gotta be done losing, so I guess I'd better win. Now the sun is rising, I can feel the brand new day. I'm all done saying to myself those things I always say. There's no way I'm ever going back to the way I was before. That's not me, not anymore. Don't know how it happened, days to weeks and months to years. Instead of seeing what I wanted, I stayed lost in my fears. Time, it just kept passing like it always does. But now I'm moving forward, I'm all done with what was. Now the sun is rising, I can feel the brand new day. I'm all done saying to myself those things I always say. There's no way I'm ever going back to the way I was before. That's not me, not anymore. I know there's times that I'll feel beaten down from all that I have lost. I also know I'll get back up no matter what the cost. When those demons come to haunt me, like I know they will most days, I'll be ready. I know just what I'll say. Not anymore, the sun is rising, I can feel the brand new day. I'm all done saying to myself those things I always say. There's no way I'm ever going back to the way I was before. That's not me, not anymore. There's no way I'm ever going back to the way I was before. That's not me, not anymore. So there, that's Not Anymore for the first time on the guitar. I'm doing a show on my way up to Wisconsin where I'm only playing for an hour, and so I'm just going to play the guitar, and I wanted that to be a part of the list, so I thought, well, I've never tried it on the guitar before, so this week I was messing around and gave that a go. I like it on the guitar. I'm not sure if that's just, because I'm a lot more comfortable with the guitar than I am with the piano. But yeah, it's kind of I like it on that. Thank you. Yeah, it's I like that song. I don't have, I don't say that I like a lot of the songs that I've written, but that one, I think about that every time I play it. So I appreciate the request, and I'm glad that the guitar version works too. We'll do this for Tink. Two eggs up on whiskey toast, home fries on the side. Wash it down with that truck stop coffee that burns up your insides. Just a Canyon, Colorado diner, and a waitress I did love. Used to sit out back by an old stuffed bear on a worn-out Navajo rug. Aye, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Aye, 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 Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug and you? Jack the boss, he left at 6, and it was Katie bar the door. She'd take down that Navajo rug and spread it across the floor. I saw the lightning frame the sacred mountains, heard the cooing of the turtle doves, all lying next to Katie on that worn-out Navajo rug. Aye, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Aye, 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 Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug and you? saw old Jack about a year ago. He said the place had burnt to the ground. All he saved was an old bear tooth and Katie, she left town. But Katie got a souvenir too. Jack smiled as he spit out a big old plug. Should have seen her coming through the smoke, dragging that Navajo rug. Aye, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Aye, 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 Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug and you? Every time I cross those sacred mountains, see the lightning jump above. It always takes me back in time to my long-lost Katie love. Everything's moving so fast these days, everybody's on the go. You don't see nothing that lasts anymore like a hand-woven Navajo. Aye, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Aye, 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 Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug and you? Ian Tyson, Tom Russell. That's for Tink. I was playing this song this week. This is a song by the Steel Drivers. And if you haven't heard the Steel Drivers, at least if you get the record, my Uncle Ned gave me the record for the first. It was just called the Steel Drivers, and it's a great sound. Chris Stapleton sings with them or sung with them, at least on this particular record. And you know, I tend to write kind of happier songs, and but I also like to play kind of dark, ominous songs, you know, like the Johnny Cash stuff. This one fits into that. Steel Drivers here. Never would have hitchhiked to Birmingham if it hadn't been for love. Never would have caught the train to Louisiana if it hadn't been for love. Never would have run through the blinding rain without $1 to my name if it hadn't been for love. I never would have seen the trouble that I'm in if it hadn't been for love. I would have been gone like the wayward wind if it hadn't been for love. Nobody knows it better than me. I wouldn't be wishing I was free if it hadn't been for love. Four cold walls against my will. At least I know she's lying still. Four cold walls without parole. Lord, have mercy on my soul. I never would have gone to that side of town if it hadn't been for love. Never would have took the time to track her down if it hadn't been for love. Never would have loaded up a 44, put myself behind a jailhouse door if it hadn't been for love. Four cold walls against my will. At least I know she's lying still. Four cold walls without parole. Lord, have mercy on my soul. Never would have hitchhiked to Birmingham if it hadn't been for love. Never would have caught the train to Louisiana if it hadn't been for love. Never would have loaded up a 44, put myself behind a jailhouse door if it hadn't been for love. If it hadn't been for love. That's the Steel Drivers. If it hadn't been for love. That whole record is really, really good. That's one of my favorite ones to listen to when I drive. Song here about the power of water. Something about the sound of the rain come down to wash away your cares and woes. It's hard to feel me when the world's so clean, like it spent the day running through the garden hose. But that's just water doing what it ought to, making you feel like the world's brand new. When you wind up looking at a rainbow, feeling like a dream's come true, maybe that's just water doing what it's supposed to do. That babbling brook, a fish on a hook, not another soul for 100 miles. Mountain streams and evergreens can ease your cares for a good long while. But that's just water doing what it ought to, making you feel like your life's brand new. When you wind up walking by a river, feeling like a dream's come true, maybe that's just water doing what it's supposed to do. That sandy beach can seem so out of reach for those of us who live where it's cold. But don't put off the time with that sand, the salt and lime, till you're wrinkled, gray and old. 'Cause you miss that water doing what it ought to, making you feel like your life's brand new. When you wind up standing by the ocean, feeling like a dream's come true, maybe that's just water doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah, that's just water doing what it's supposed to do. That's just water. I'll do a feeling good song here. This is Robert Earl Keane. Standing out on Main Street across the mist of blues, got my faded leather jacket, got my worn-out broken shoes. Chinook winds are blowing, but the spring is coming on. I wondered to myself, just how long had I been gone? I strolled across old Main Street and down a flight of stairs, looked into the hall and saw that all my friends are there. Neon sign flashing, welcome, come on in. Feels so good, feeling good again. My favorite band was playing an Otis Redding song. When they sang the chorus, everybody sang along. Dan and Margarita were swaying side by side. I heard they were divorcing, but I guess they let it slide. I wished I had some money with which to buy her out. I wished I cashed my paycheck before I came to town. But I reached into my pocket, found 3 20s and a 10. Feels so good, feeling good again. There was old man Perkins just sitting on his stool, watching Butch and Jimmy John talking loud and shooting pool. The boys from Silver City was standing by the fire, singing like they thought they were the Tabernacle Choir. I wanted you to see them all, I wished that you were there. I looked across the room and saw you standing on the stair. When I caught your eye, I saw you break into a grin. Feels so good, feeling good again. I wanted you to see them all, I wished that you were there. I looked across the room and saw you standing on the stair. When I caught your eye, I saw you break into a grin. Feels so good, feeling good again. Feels so good, feeling good again. That's Robert Earl Keane. I'll do one more on the guitar, and then I'll switch over. I've got a piano song I wanna try out on you. But like I've been doing lately, it feels like I haven't done a live stream in a really long time. But we'll say farewell to the guitar with this good Jimmy Buffett song here. Outside in the harbor, ships are fast asleep. Maybe one cold watchman walks a lonely beat. Way out on the water, the ship is under sail, leaving wavy starlight, the dreamer in its trail. And I wave bye-bye, and I pray Godspeed, and I wish you lovely weather, and more luck than you'll need. We only sail in circles, there's no need to cry. I'll see you again someday, and then I'll wave bye-bye. That sailing ship reminds me of a certain girl who left a certain dreamer to sail into her world. I've a very friendly postcard from very far away, but reading it reminds me of a certain day when I waved bye-bye and I prayed Godspeed, and I wished you lovely weather and more luck than you'll need. We only sail in circles, so there's no need to cry. I'll see you again someday, and then I'll wave bye-bye. Yeah, we only sail in circles, so there's no need to cry. I'll see you again someday, and then I'll wave bye-bye. That's Jimmy Buffett. We'll say goodbye to the guitar, and I'll be right back with you for some piano. There I am. I'll do this song for Laura. I don't know if Laura's on today. This song is about feeling like there's never enough time to do the things you need to do. Night approaches as the rain falls on the street, puddle splashing water at my feet, and I'm running, trying to catch the song. This day is ending. For me, it's just not done. I'm chasing the daylight as it fades away. I'm feeling like I'm not done with the day. Make a last grab as this day is dying. I'm chasing the daylight 'cause I need more time. It's like I'm drowning and the time would be my ebb. But when I'm desperate, I reach into things there. I need a second, little bit more time. Give me an hour, let the sun shine, I'd be fine. I'm chasing the daylight as it fades away. I'm feeling like I'm not done with the day. I make a last grab as this day is dying. I'm chasing the daylight 'cause I need more time. I'm growing older now. With each tick of the clock, I see the sun is shining down on the next block. I try to reach it, it always slips away. Nothing but darkness, I lost another day. I'm chasing the daylight as it fades away. I'm feeling like I'm not done with the day. I make a last grab as this day is dying. Chasing the daylight 'cause I need more time. I need more time, just a little more time. It's called Chasing the Daylight. Heading out to San Francisco for the Labor Day weekend show. I got my hush puppies on. I guess I never was meant for glitter, rock and roll. And honey, I didn't know that I'd be missing you so. But come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze. I just want you back by my side. Yeah, well, it's been quite a summer. Renting cars and westbound trains. And now you're off on vacation. Some things you try to explain. Darling, it's I love you so. That's the reason I just let you go. But come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze. I just want you back by my side. I can't help it, honey, you're that much a part of me now. Remember that night in Montana, we said there'd be no room for doubt. I hope you're enjoying the scenery. I know it's pretty up there. We could go hiking on Tuesday. With you, I'd walk anywhere. California has worn me quite thin. I just can't wait to see you again. But come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA's. I just want you back by my side. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA's. I just want you back by my side. Let Jimmy Buffett there, of course. Come Monday. And I did that because that was the song that a couple asked me to play for them before they kicked off their shoes and slow danced there in the beach sand in Key West when I was playing down there. And that led to this song that I'll play for Roxy. The sun is set, the moon's on the rise. Only sound is the break of the tide. Stars are twinkling in the sky above. The perfect night for a little love. I wanna slow dance in the sand. You and me gliding hand in hand, barefoot, the waves as a band. I wanna slow dance in the sand. Clutched together, moving oh so slow, swaying to a song that only we know. Feeling like the only 2 people alive, with nothing but each other on our minds. I wanna slow dance in the sand. You and me gliding hand in hand, barefoot, the waves as a band. I wanna slow dance in the sand. Moon is shining like a big spotlight, illuminating our perfect night. Both knowing where this dancing will go, enjoying that journey, taking it slow. I wanna slow dance in the sand. You and me gliding hand in hand, barefoot, the waves as a band. I wanna slow dance in the sand. I wanna slow dance in the sand. Yeah, slow dance in the sand. For Roxy. Try this one. I've been playing this one for you the last couple of weeks, but I mentioned that little blues shuffle is kind of the hardest rhythm for me for whatever reason, and so this is a fun one for me to practice. 5 o'clock Friday blues, you got to let it go. Put on my weekend clothes, turn on my rock and roll. Throw all my cares away. It's a ragtop day. It's a ragtop day. Classy little white and red turns everybody's head. My baby meets me at the 5 and dime. She's always right on time. All our cares away. It's a ragtop day. It's a ragtop day. Cruise across the county line, a little dancing down a driving picture show. When the midnight comes around, we're headed back to town. She lets a loving show. Oh, we're the only ones to see the morning sun. Sleeping through the afternoon, rising with the moon. Don't those stars look bright? It's a ragtop night. It's a ragtop night. We throw all our cares away. I live for the ragtop day. It's a ragtop day. Yeah, that's Jimmy Buffett, Ragtop Day. That's a fun song. It's coming along. Tuesday, I have a show. I play piano and sing at assisted living places around Knoxville, and it's so much fun. I had a show on Thursday, and I love it. Do some Jerry Lee Lewis and do some Johnny Cash and some Hank Williams and just fun stuff like that. And so this is Flag Day. Tuesday is Flag Day. That was my dad's birthday, June 14th. And so I wanted to learn something special for Flag Day. So I've never played this song on the piano in front of anybody before, except for the family members that happen to wander by as I'm practicing it. So I'm going to give it a try on you right now. So here we go. Hope I can do this justice in honor of Flag Day. If tomorrow all the things are gone I've worked for all my life, and I had to start again with my children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget those who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend us still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, from New York to LA, there's pride in every American heart. It's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget those who died, who gave that right to me. I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend us still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget those who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend us still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Lee Greenwood, of course. God bless the USA. So there's my song for Flag Day. So I'm kind of excited to have that one. Kind of feeling pretty good under my fingers. Bob, that's really neat. I guess had I known that, I didn't remember that also fell on my dad's birthday. That's pretty cool. Glad to know that. I'll try this. I played this for you the last time that I did a live stream. And speaking of my dad, I think I told you this story that he used to always make these really good mixtapes I thought he had a knack for it. He would take, first it was his vinyl collection, and he would put it to tape. But then when he got the CD player, he would make CDs to tape because he wanted like a cool mix of road tapes, and he didn't. Either he did this before there was the capacity, or he was just not technologically gifted in a way where he could have burned a CD. If he could have ever figured out like an iPod or something, he would have loved it. But he put together these good mixtapes. And there were a couple of songs by Al Stewart that would show up on these mixtapes periodically. So I always think of him when I hear this song. And I heard it a few times in the last kind of month or so. So I've been working on this one. I love the imagery in it. I don't even know about a place like Morocco or something, but I picture like this cool marketplace, and it's a neat song. In a morning from a Bogart movie, in a country where they turn back time, go strolling through the crowd like Peter Lorre contemplating a crime. She comes out of the sun in a silk dress, running like a watercolor in the rain. Don't bother asking for an explanation, she'll just tell you that she came. The year of the cat. Doesn't give you time for questions, she locks up your arm in hers. You follow to your sense of which direction completely disappears. By the blue tiled walls near the market stalls, there's a hidden door she leads you to. These days she said, I feel my life just like a river running through. The year of the cat. Looks at you so coolly, her eyes shine like the moon in the sea. She comes from incense and patchouli, so you take her to find what's waiting inside. The year of the cat. Morning comes and you're still with her. The buses and the tourists are gone. You've thrown away your choice and lost your ticket, so you have to stay home. But the drumbeat strains of the night remains in the rhythm of the newborn day. You know sometime you're bound to leave her, but for now you're gonna stay. The year of the cat. That's Al Stewart, The Year of the Cat. That's a cool song. I love the imagery. I had always, I just knew the Year of the Cat part when I would listen to it on his mixtapes, and I never bothered to pay attention to how cool the lyrics are. But if you get a chance, look that song up, listen to the original version. They play it on Yacht Rock Radio. I've confessed many times to be a big fan of Yacht Rock Radio. I listen to it when I work out, and my wife's just like, how do you listen to smooth, mellow rock from the 70s while I work out? And I like the mix. Steely Dan and Al Stewart and the Doobie Brothers and Michael McDonald. It's a good mix. Wherever I go, I seem to always find two empty chairs, pointing towards some beautiful scenery like they've always been waiting there. As I take my seat to enjoy the view, I let go of my worries and cares, and picture you there right beside me in that empty chair. I'm looking out over Lake Superior, coffee in my hand, waiting for the first light of sunrise, my toes in the cold wet sand. thinking about this glorious morning, how perfect it would be as I pull that other chair a little closer and dream you're here with me. Wherever I go, I seem to always find two empty chairs, pointing toward some beautiful scenery like they've always been waiting there. As I take my seat to enjoy the view, I let go of my worries and cares and picture you there right beside me in that empty chair. I'm driving along the coast of Florida, chasing this dream of mine. I stop for a while out on the beach to soak up the sunshine. To take it all in, I look for a chair and find not one but two. I sit right down there in the surf and save that other chair for you. Wherever I go, I seem to always find two empty chairs, pointing toward some beautiful scenery like they've always been waiting there. As I take my seat to enjoy the view, I let go of my worries and cares and picture you there right beside me in that empty chair. My life is a collection of dreams and songs, I suppose it'll always be chasing the daylight on some new highway, seeing all I can see. I hope for a day when you'll come with me and enjoy this crazy ride. When we stumble upon a couple of chairs, we'll be sitting there side by side. Wherever I go, I seem to always find two empty chairs, pointing toward some beautiful scenery like they've always been waiting there. As I take my seat to enjoy the view, I let go of my worries and cares and picture you there right beside me in that empty chair. Wherever I go, I seem to always find two empty chairs. Yeah, two chairs. I'm just going to play one more song for you. Thank you for hanging out with me. It feels good to do this again. Like I said, I think it's only been 2 weeks, but it feels like a really long time. I know I had a few weeks that were cut a little bit short because of Eric's play. But next week I will be here. Like I said, Cynthia and the kids, they went up to Michigan, and so it's just me and the dog and the cat. The poor dog is so sad that that Cynthia's gone. So I'm gonna try to cheer her up, take her to a dog park and throw a ball and take her for walks and stuff. So that's my week, playing the piano and trying to let my hands heal a little bit. I've had some hand trouble from jiu-jitsu. I've got to maybe evaluate my hobbies a little better than I do, but I will be here next Sunday. So thank you for hanging out with me today, and have a terrific week, and I will see you next week. I'm going to leave you with this Steve Winwood song originally, but I kind of steal the Warren Zevon version of this. It used to seem to me that life went on too fast. I had to take it slowly to make the good parts last. But when you're born to run, it's hard to just slow down. So don't be surprised to see me back in the bright part of town. Be back in the high life again. All the doors are closed one time will open up again. Be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched me once will smile and take me in. Drink and dance with one hand free. Let the world back into me. Oh, I'll be a sight to see. Back in the high life again. you used to be the best, making life be life to me. I hope that you're still out there and you're like you used to be. We'll have ourselves a time, dance till the morning sun. We'll let the good times come in, won't stop until they're done. We'll be back in the high life again. All the doors are closed one time, we'll open up again. Be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched us once will smile and take us in. We drink and dance with one hand free, have the world so easily. Oh, it'll be a sight to see. Back in the high life, be back in the high life again. That's Steve Winwood. Thanks again for listening. Have a great week, and I will see you back here next week. Goodbye.